Boom. That looks active. Something's happening. Are we going live? Is this possible? I see things moving. Ah, we're live. Hey, we're live. It just works better on there. Okay, cool. So when you're talking, just make sure these are moving. Okay. And I'll hop on the other side and we'll talk about it. Okay, so tell everybody what we're doing.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, my name is Greg Steele, and I am probably the worst fisherman in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I can't tell you the reason why I am, but, you know, I'm impatient maybe, or just
He actually has an idea. He's like, what if we actually combined our efforts and, like, forced the hand of God to make me a better fisherman? And I was like, I don't think that's a thing. He's like, no, we could do it.
Yeah, we can do it. So basically what the deal is that today so far, I probably sunk 100 fish bait off my dock trying to catch a tuna and blue marlin, which are supposed to be like all day right now off my dock. Except, well, you know, I'm a terrible fisherman. I'm super impatient. And you know, the real thing that's funny is I'm super impatient in real life fishing too. Like, I'm not going to do it. Like, if I don't actually catch a fish in like 5 minutes, I'm out. So anyway, I seem to pull the bobber or the lure too fast, or, you know, whatever. I don't know. When the good fish come up, I just lose my shit. I can't get them.
And in order to catch these fish, like, we realized that you needed some fish bait. So in order to get fish bait, you have to dig up clams. And we combined our efforts to dig up clams. He did this all by himself for a while I was actively digging clams.
Yeah, the problem
and he went out with a whole bunch of clams and caught nothing that was what he was looking for. And a lot of the fish that were big, he had two that came up that looked like they were like the quality size of what he was looking for, and choked on it. Just totally missed his opportunity to reel in the big fish. And was like, there it is. Oh no, you missed it.
Yeah,
oh,
well, that's terrible.
I was like, oh,
You know,
so sad.
And you know, the good YouTube videos are the ones where people are terrible at things. And sometimes you just have to admit that about yourself.
Listen, if you want to watch people do it perfectly, there's lots of videos out there
yeah, that's right. That
where
ain't
people
me.
are like, hey, I can show you how I do it perfectly. And you're like, you are great. Or there's a part of you that goes, I hate you because you did it perfectly.
Yeah, I just like to watch someone fail. So
Where are you at, by the way? I just flew to your island.
Oh, I'm on the dock.
Which is to the right?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
at the moment, I have 57 fish food, and it looks like Josh here is about to bring me some more.
Yeah. And
so
we're going to go on a task here to see how bad of a fisherman he really is. If I bring him everything that he needs, fish food-wise, on top of what he's already got, I'm going to drop off a whole bunch of other fish food here. And we're like, here, use all of this, because I've got 38 more to drop. You don't have to put them in your pockets yet. Like, just start fishing with what you got.
No, that makes me feel emasculated.
That was the
No,
point.
look,
That was the whole point.
right,
It's supposed to make you feel emasculated. You're supposed to feel bad about yourself.
Yeah. The point here is...
So, yeah.
All right. So the goal here that he tells me is that when the fish comes up, you go to plank number 5. That's right.
Yeah,
Plank 5.
because when you drop the food, you count backwards, and from 5, you're going to drop it in just the right spot. Now, that kind of looks like...
Yeah, that's a bass or something.
That's a sea bass.
Yeah, sea bass.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. But, you know...
I could stand here with the camera and, like, take your picture every time that you catch one. So, like, if I do my little emoji thing, and where's the one with the camera?
That also looks like... That's probably...
I don't know if I have the one. I got to, like, look in my registered and find the one with the camera. Take picture.
That could be a dab or an olive launder, but it's something not good, right?
Where's the one? Take picture.
And
Take picture.
And the great thing is how terrible of a caster I am.
There you go.
Yeah, nice.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
That's
Whenever you catch the big one, I'll run
Yeah.
over and I'll be like, hang on, I got it. Boom.
Take pictures of how far away from the actual fish I get the bobber.
Yeah.
Because it's far away.
So in the meanwhile, like I totally predict you failing at this so bad that I'm willing to go out and search for more just to make extra fish food. And that way you can be like, I just ran out of all 70 whatever fish foods, 80 fish foods we had. And I'm like, no, I got your back. And like all of a sudden I drop it off and you're like,
that's
oh,
funny.
Thank goodness you were here to like make more.
No, great.
So I'm gonna sell some while you're doing the important hard work of trying to cast and reel in your bobber like an adult. I'm gonna go and possibly
right,
repair.
Wait.
I gotta repair this fishing rod. Did you almost catch one?
No, I cast it finally right after 600 casts and the fish turned.
He's like, I am tired. He's like, I'm tired of waiting for you to cast this thing right. You suck so bad. I don't think you understand how bad you suck.
Oh my god, this is the this is the best fishing video that's ever been put up.
Most people always put out videos and go, look how you do this.
Yeah,
I'm so awesome. I'll show you how I did it.
Yeah.
We're not like that. We're going to do a totally different video. We're going to go to the funny side.
My goal is to show you how not to fish. Oh, and I missed it.
Our goal at the end of this is I want people to be like, you guys are the worst. You're like, yes, we are. Thank you.
The great thing is
but
after,
did you die?
Yeah, the great thing is after 67 casts on that one, the fish bit and I didn't even get it.
Yeah. Yeah, the big ones were like, I'll take your bait now. And you're like, wait, I wasn't done. And you're like,
oh my god.
Come on.
Yeah.
I do have to repair my shovel while you're doing that.
Shovel.
So
Mud shovel.
I'm going to buy some kits to repair my shovel.
Oh my god.
Because I was like hoarding in all of the clams. Because I know you're going to need all of them and still probably not get the fish you want.
Oh, I just got a fish.
I might have to
Which
catch.
is actually amazing that actually happened.
I might actually have to come and catch the fish for you and be like, here you go.
Holy crap! If you had all the fish,
Is that how that works? Like if I come to your island and I catch the fish that you're looking for and I give it to you, then you get to give it to Blathers and be like, here Blathers, and he's like, you didn't catch this,
No,
you
sir.
suck.
Yes, that's correct. he will say that you're yes. He'll say, I understand that the guy who owns my island is a terrible fisherman, and I know he didn't catch this, and you'll be completely rejected. Yeah, that's how it's
He'll
gonna
go, listen,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're emasculated, but you just got emasculated by your buddy.
Listen, 100%. There has not been a greater waste of fish bait than what's currently occurring off of my dock. I mean, I'm terrible. I mean,
I like your dedication to sucking. I mean, though, most people would be like, I don't want anybody to know how bad I am at this.
No,
and
that's
you're
what-
like, let's film it.
Yeah, right. No, for sure. For sure. Like, listen, if anyone... Oh, I got a football fish and his lights on.
Oh, I love it when the light's on.
But
That means he's excited to see you.
here's the thing, is that videos like this are way better than, like, really good videos.
Yeah?
I mean, this won't be considered a good video, but it'll be a funny video.
It's a funny
Oh,
video.
damn.
This is for funsies. Like, if anybody's out there, like, I just want to have a good time and watch you guys play. Okay, this is it.
Well, I think there's more to it. Like, I think it's like, if anyone has fishing issues and they're like, I'm awful. Then
It sounds like a thing you'd see as an infomercial during when you're watching the football. Are you
Yeah.
having football
Yeah,
issues?
that's right.
Call now,
Yeah.
1-800 blah blah. And like, I'll help you with your football issues.
What I want is
Side effects may incur anal bleeding and
what I would
oily
like
discharge.
is that other
You're like,
people
what?
who are terrible at fishing can look at me and be like, well, maybe I'm not so bad.
Right.
Right? I mean, that's a,
Yeah.
that's a goal. There's
If you
goals.
feel better about
There are goals.
yourself because of his failure, listen. I feel better as a fisherman already.
You should have. You
Yeah.
should have
Yeah.
before we even started.
I mean, he watched me catch one of those, and he was like, "How'd you do that?" I'm like, "What do you mean how?
I watched you catch 2 of them.
What do you mean how?"
Oh,
It's hard.
God, look at this. Listen, so you've heard about premature things. Well,
What are you talking about?
we just had an event like that.
Was it the big
I
fish?
did it again.
Was it another big fish? Were you
No,
like,
no.
no,
No, these were small fish, but still, it's endemic of the problem at hand.
I like your dedication.
Yeah, listen, you can only fail so many times. Even a squirrel, a blind squirrel, gets enough, right? I mean,
That's what I hear.
That's the rumor, right? That
Well,
is the rumor.
It's a blind. I think it's a blind squirrel, but I also think it's like some really honorable women out there that are willing to take a bullet.
Oh, ain't that true?
God bless you all.
Yeah, that's correct.
Thank you so much for your
Yes,
dedication
for your
and
service.
service to your country and your fellow folks. It's heroes like you that keep the world rolling.
Oh, okay. So what happened is, hang on.
Yeah.
So I wasted. Let's see. I don't know.
Did you take a count?
11?
Like when you got them all, did you take a count?
11. I've wasted 11 bait, and I have 7 fish. That's not actually bad. Now, none of them are good fish, but That's a pretty decent percentage for me.
You're getting like the horse mackerel and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that damn little butterfly thing.
Oh yeah, the sea butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's not the sea moth. He says. That's what he always says. I don't know why he says that.
No, I just.
Is there a thing as a sea moth?
There's another one gone.
Was it a big one?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It was a sea bass.
I would feel differently from you if it was a big one.
Yeah. No. I mean, the good part is that my failures are
legendary.
Even in hell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
Okay. All right. Oh, I actually caught a sea bass. What do you know? Look, it's a sea bass.
Well, those are the easiest to catch.
My
they almost jump on the hook. They're like, they're the girl at the end of the night. It's like, who what's your name? All right, I'll go on with you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Whatever.
Oh.
This is not a G-rated show, by the way. Just FYI, in case you logged on here and you're like, what are these guys talking about? Oh, they're funny.
You said log.
I did say log. It rolls down hills, rolls over in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog.
My fishing rod just blew up. In addition to being a horrible fisherman, right?
You didn't customize your fishing rod so that you could keep using it?
Well, talk to the people about the intelligent way to manage things.
Okay, so
that is opposite of the way
listen,
I manage
to maximize your opportunities, it does help to sort of keep count of what you're doing. So if you're out here and you're fishing and you get to the point where you're like, you know what, I've been fishing for a while, maybe I should customize my fishing rod, or you're using your shovel. If you do your shovel tasks on a day, you have 6 rocks every day that you're going to hit probably, what do we say, 8 times a piece?
Yeah, 48 for sure.
So 48 hits right there. With a good shovel, not the flimsy shovel, but with the good shovel, you get 60 hits before it vaporizes and you have to get another shovel.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just realized that we are on this live stream.
Yeah.
My outfit is totally inappropriate.
No, don't change clothes.
No, I'm changing clothes.
Don't.
Like, my outfit needs to be nice.
Are you
if I'm going to fail at fishing, I should be dressed nice.
Are you going to dress like in like a gentleman's hat or
I could.
An ascot?
I could.
Or
I could.
Or you're actually going to put on like fishing gear. So you look like you're doing the part.
Look.
You're like, oh, he came ready. Like, look at him. He looks
what?
like the fisherman. And then when you miss the fish, they'll be like, what's he doing? This poser.
Here's what I'll do. I'll put on some, well, first and foremost, I can't change my clothes while I have a wetsuit on. That's important. So let's get rid of that.
Awkward.
And then let's go into the rocket. And let's see what happens. Yeah. All right.
So also, if you have anything with a door that opens, it could be a rocket, it could be a freezer, it could be an oven.
Check it out.
Does not matter. If it has a door and it
Out of
opens,
here.
you can change clothes in it. I don't know why, but that's just how they've written the code.
All right. Let's see what happens here.
I'm getting more clams, by the way, for you.
Oh.
All right.
I
So
might
listen,
need them.
while you're changing clothes, let me also say, I was on the subject and you changed the subject.
Oh.
If you have a tool and you're using it, it's cheaper to buy a customization kit and just customize your item. Once you customize it, it basically becomes a new tool. So you don't have to spend the money to buy a new whatever. Most of the durable goods that you buy from Tom Nook or the Nook Cranny from the twins, they're going to cost you about 2,500 bells per thing. A customization kit only costs you 600. So you're going to save money by just customizing your stuff once in a while and just change the color of it. And that resets all of your numbers on the durability of your tool. So let's say that you're using your shovel to hit rocks. Like we said, you hit 48 times on your rocks. You get all your rocks done. And then you go and maybe dig up your fossils. Okay, so that's 52. So just do that and maybe your money tree. And just do the minimum and then go, okay, let me go ahead and customize. If you customize it right then, it resets your tool to brand new. You get 60 more digs. Then you can go around and dig up whatever you want. And then, like, towards the end of your time playing, just kind of keep count and go, all right, it's getting to be a lot. Let me go ahead and customize it again. There is an achievement that comes up, so you get, like, extra Nook miles for going ahead and customizing while you're there doing that. So why not go ahead and do it? Same thing with your fishing rod. If you're going to fish... like, just kind of keep in your mind, like, I've been fishing for a while. Like, you know, look at my inventory. Oh, look, I caught this many fish.
Oh, sweet.
I know I get probably around 60 casts and catches before I have to customize my rod before it breaks. Go ahead and customize it, change the color, and then it's like a brand new fishing rod. And you've got more durability out of it.
Boom.
So, you can do that with everything except for your axe. Your axe will not customize. So, once it's used, it's used. So just get comfortable with buying new axes or making new axes. And listen, there's all the time people saying, I ran out of this tool. Why, what do I do? They're closed now. You can make anything. Like, go hit some trees. Go shake some trees. Get the raw materials. Make your own stuff. I mean, look into some of these recipes. The recipes have in it everything that you need. The island gives you everything that you need. In the beginning, I get it. Like, you have a lot of questions. But listen, there's Facebook pages out there. There's YouTube out there. Just go on there and ask questions. And people are more than willing to help you. I mean, we talked about that before on the podcast. We did a podcast earlier called Stuff I Heard. And we did a whole Animal Crossings podcast. What was it? Episode 288.
Right.
And on there, we talked a lot about tips and stuff like that of things you could do to kind of get ahead. And listen, there's a lot of people out there that have gotten very far in the game. And if you're like, I need help, there's a lot of people that are like, okay, what do you need?
Oh, yeah, no.
They don't mind coming and helping you.
The failures are astounding. Like, the failure rate is crazy. Like, actually, it was probably more interesting on this video to watch me change my clothes than it was to watch me fish because I'm so bad at it.
I like the fact that you're really bad at it. It's actually
I mean, it's
funny.
so bad. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. Oh, I caught one. But it's not anything good, but I caught one. Yay, it's an olive flounder.
Aw.
I know.
I'm looking at a different screen for those of you listening. I'm looking at a different screen, so I'm running around his island basically digging up more clams because I know that 80-something
It's not enough.
fish bait is not
That
enough
is
for
not
Greg
enough.
to actually catch
That is
what
not
he
enough.
needs.
That is not enough. Hey, I'm just going to say that, I'm terrible at fishing.
I thought you were
going to
be like, hey, I'm Fonzie.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, get away from me.
No, I'm
Don't
watching
touch
you.
me. Don't touch
Don't
me.
feel uncomfortable.
He's trying to take pictures.
I'm going to rest my arms on your shoulders, and you just do the rest.
Oh, my God. The question really is, am I this bad at fishing regularly, or am I this bad at fishing
Ooh,
after
ask me,
we
Teach. Ask
drank
me.
as much?
You're that bad all the time.
Oh, all the time?
Yeah, I think so.
So I can't actually even blame it on it.
Did you give yourself like long hair and a beard
Yes, I
just
did.
for this
Hell
fishing
yeah.
adventure?
No, look. If I was going to change my clothes, like we're going hardcore.
You look
right?
like you're supposed to be an Ernest Hemingway character now, like Old Man in the Sea. I'm going to catch me some fish.
It's gonna be a dark night.
The really upsetting thing when you dress like this and you put on that hair and that beard is that there's no more mushrooms, right?
Oh.
Because if there were mushrooms, we'd be...
You'd be like,
I gotta
Shit.
search for the mushrooms.
Things would get hardcore. Look,
Arg.
where's the fish, man? I just threw bait in. Oh. Wow.
it's going to tease you. It's going to be
I
like,
know.
so sorry. You get no fish from me.
Oh. I'm actually like 3 for 3 here. This is really good.
Don't jinx it.
I know.
Don't jinx it.
That's a great... That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I would like to just talk to the people out there that are really terrible at fishing like me.
Listen, there's hope.
Right. That's what
You
I'm
might
saying.
have a friend that'll get online and help you collect a whole lot of fishing bait.
I think there could potentially be like a rehab program.
Maybe there's a support group.
Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah. Actually, after this night, I'm actually going to create a Facebook group called the Terrible at Fishing Animal New Horizons, something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Right? And I think I'll have a lot of members, right?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, man.
There might be such a need. I mean, I don't know. It could happen.
Oh. Well, the fun thing is, the fun thing is the number of times I cast. Like, there's no reason to cast this many times, right?
I just like the fact that you have like an unlimited supply of fish bait here, and it's still like, nah, you still can't get it.
No, I mean, the chances are low.
So
I mean, percentage chances
I don't know if we
are low.
mentioned, our goal is for you to catch a blue marlin and a tuna.
That's what we're after.
Like,
Yeah.
online it says that it's available all day this time of year, and it's like, okay, well, this is the day, and you're supposed to be on a pier. Okay, you're on the pier, and you got to use fish bait, of course, so you're using fish bait.
I haven't yet got one fish that was big enough to be either one of those things.
So anytime I read the word manila clam, I always think it's Mandela clam, and I'm like, apartheid. I'm like, wait, that's not the same thing. That's so awful. Why did I think that? It is Black History Month, by the way. If you don't know how funny that is,
Wow, that's great.
go find out how funny that is. So yeah, clams. I'm getting clams.
I caught another fish. Listen, you're doing a way better job at collecting clams than I am of wasting them. You know what I mean? I mean,
What do you mean?
No, I'm wasting clams regularly, and you're collecting them.
Yeah, but I got the achievement for you. Congratulations, you managed to find 200 clams. I'm like, yeah, well, half of them are for Greg. So
Well, I mean, it's my fault.
Good luck, Greg.
I understand.
Good luck, Greg. Everybody say it out loud. Good luck, Greg. You can do it.
I cannot do it.
You don't suck as much as you think you do.
I do. Oh, well, I do. Like, I literally
Trying to be upbeat about this.
Well,
Why you got to poo-poo on my parade?
I'm sorry. Look, I like what you're doing, right? Like,
I think that positive motivation will move you in the right direction, and if that's what you need, then I'm going to give it to you.
Great. I'm catching fish. None of them are useful. I think I'm at about.
Well, I could do the same thing on the other side of the island, but it doesn't get you the 2 fish you need.
I think I'm at about a 60% clip right now. Which
okay, so that's like me in science class. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, for me, 60 is pretty good.
Yeah,
right.
That was me in Mr. Hass's 9th grade physics class. So.
Oh. I think I'm doing fairly well. I mean, I'm catching some fish. I'm not catching any useful fish.
Listen, to be fair, it was 9th grade, and there were a lot of pretty girls sitting around us. And suddenly I figured out that you liked Guns N' Roses. So I was really distracted from the lesson plan. And it was Mr. Hass. I mean, come on.
Well, it was a Guns N' Roses, or the pretty girls that distracted me.
Yes.
That's what I had to say.
Yes.
He says yes.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes means yes.
I caught a sea bass.
Who saw that coming?
I really like
anybody.
I really
Hands
like
raised?
the memes of
saw
the
sea
people
bass
that
coming?
like. No, I'll be honest with you. Like up to this point.
Whoa! You're gonna be honest now? What happened before now?
It's
What's been going on? Have you been lying to me this whole time?
Sure.
Oh, jeez.
Why not?
He's actually a star fisherman. Now he's gonna watch me catch this fish. Boy!
Look at this fish. So I actually haven't had a decent fish yet. Like, I have failed on multiple occasions, but I have not failed on a decent fish because I haven't gotten a decent fish.
So if there was fly fishing on this game, we would have I believe I can fly fish.
Oh.
I believe I can fly fish.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like I found one of those fish, but it married a Lee at 15. I'm just saying. You know.
Baby girl, I'm telling you about it. Is that what he wants somebody?
Oh my gosh! Wow, you guys are really getting it tonight. Like that is incredible. That is incredible. Wow, that is just magic, right?
Listen, I'm not saying Tom Cruise slept with her when she was 16 on Queen of the Dam, but it could have happened. I mean, you know, Scientology, he can fly, whatever.
Well, maybe he didn't.
I am level 37 in the Scientology. Watch me levitate.
Oh wow. Really? You know, the rumor that I heard was that people who are into Scientology are really great at fishing.
I heard that they love people with different ideas than them, and they love to talk to you about their different ideas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of my favorite conversations is about how, you know, Bert Kreischer, he had a neighbor who was Catholic, and he was like, so I'm Scientology, and he was like, well, I'm not. Like, I'm afraid that if you tell me about your religion, like, you're going to be able to talk me into it. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm very susceptible. Listen, I grew up Catholic, but, like, you know, there's a lot of things that are kind of fishy. And he's like what? So they start talking about different things that they were taught in the Catholic faith. He's like, so you don't believe any of this? Like, a lot of the stuff that you were taught, you don't think it's really what's real. And he goes, no. And he goes, but you have a problem with aliens. And he was like, you're going to trick me into this. I know it. Like, all of a sudden, I'm going to be, like, wearing robes and stuff. He's like, you're not going to trick me into this. So that's one of my favorite Scientology stories.
Well, the real thing is that we're not going to catch Bert Kreischer wearing robes. No. Right? Like,
why do you pronounce it with an N?
Kreischer.
Kreischer. There's no N.
I don't know. Shit.
It's like him pronouncing nightmare.
He doesn't actually
He
know
says
how to,
nightmare.
He has
I had
no
a nightmare
idea
the
how
other
to
day.
pronounce
Like, what did you say? He's like, nightmare.
Oh, here's the good news.
And he calls it tattoo. I want to get a tattoo.
You know what?
Like, what did you say? A tattoo?
Great news is
I have a nightmare that I got a weird tattoo.
I just hooked a fish and let him get away.
What?
But he wasn't a good fish.
Oh.
I actually have not.
Did he come out of the water and go, listen, I want to talk to you about your home warranty program? You're like, You're like, let him go.
No, what he did was he called me on my Nook phone and he was like, let's talk about your auto warranty.
Hi, this is Allison.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's
Home
great.
securities. And you're like, that's a bad fish. Let him go.
Oh my gosh. Like, I think that if you took the average cast, right, take every...
I thought you said cat. He took the average cat. I'm like, what cat is playing this game? I know Raymond's in the game, but he doesn't play. What?
Take the average cat and ask them like that, and they like much back. But here's the thing: if you
fellas,
if you actually took the average number of casts that it takes for any person in this game to catch a fish, it's probably like 1.6. For me, it's like 4.8.
Oh, like
so
fishing
silly.
cast, not like
Right.
you broke your fist over a girl when you were 16 and
no.
now you have your hand in a cast.
Not smart casting. But,
Okay.
But yeah.
Not what I did.
I
Okay,
mean-
got it.
And the thing is that not only am I terrible at catching fish, but I'm actually terrible at casting where I could potentially catch fish. Oh, wow, there's another one. So I think my average is really somewhere around 4. I think the average player is like 1.3, right? I mean,
I don't know what the 1.3 is supposed to mean, but
oh,
does that
I
mean
lost
like
another one.
every 10 times they cast, they catch 1.3 fish?
Well, no, like when the fish comes out.
Catch a 0.3 of a fish.
No,
is
no,
that like
no.
the sea butterfly?
No,
Does that count as a 0.3 of a fish?
He might. But no, the thing is it's like, how many times do I actually have to cast to get the fish interested in my hook? So that's what I'm talking about. It takes me like 3-4 times.
Maybe
to
you got to
actually,
sweet talk it.
I know.
Hey, fishy,
Yeah,
fishy.
that's right. Like talk to it like Barry White. I
Or
like that.
maybe it's John Cleese, like Fish Called Wanda, you know?
Oh yeah.
You just got to wear the rubber outfit and oil yourself down.
Or like Rat Race.
Yes.
Like so far, so far I'm winning because I'm closest to the door. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, I am collecting manila clams as though it were my job.
It is your job. What are you talking about?
And so, like, I'm already, it's about 30. I got about 30 clams
good
already.
for you. You're doing a great
already-
job.
yeah.
I like it.
I got to make sure that once you run out, you're going to have more as backup because you're going to run out.
You're doing a great
You're gonna-
job.
you're gonna be like, I ain't
despite
running
me continuing to do a poor to terrible job.
Listen, this is the least I could do for all the help you've given me in this game. Just today, folks, he was like, listen, I have all of these fossils on my property. Come get them. And I was like, okay. So I collected all the fossils that he had on his beach. He was saving them for me. He was like, just take them over there and get them assessed. And I was like, okay. I have 40 slots. And
Your mother's a slot.
I... Hi,
I
Mom.
can't taste that slot.
Hi,
I'm
Mom.
sorry, Mom.
Listen,
That's not your fault, Mom. I apologize.
Right.
It's Beavis and Butthead.
it's
There's
Beavis and
nothing
Butthead.
that can be done against it.
it's that damn TV from the 90s that ruined his mind.
That's right.
So,
Tainted meat. That's all there is to say.
what were we talking about?
Tainted
Oh, yeah. So, I literally filled up all of my slots in storage and walked with these fossils back to my island to Blathers. And I was like, listen, here's 40. And he was like, yeah, you got nothing I want. I'm like, come on. And I took another 40. He goes, oh, here's one.
Well, but you had 500 or
One.
523, though.
And then I came back again and filled up all of the 40 slots again. And he was like, nah, I don't want none of this. I'm like, come on.
No, but
And then the last trip, there was like another 20-something. So, I mean, I had over 100 different fossils that I took over the Blathers. And he was just like, I'll take one of them. And you can just leave. And I'm like, really? Out of all that? So, I mean, Greg didn't have to do that. That was really cool. So, least I can do is help you, collect as much bait as you need to fish your little tender heart out.
well, so here's a story that I have to tell. So, like
About 3 bad brothers you know so well.
Yes.
Started way back in history with that Mike MCA and me, Mike D.
that's correct. Yes, and I had a quart of beer. But anyway, no, like so. The thing about me and my friend Josh here, who's the other person talking on this video, like the both of
Josh?
us are married to older women, right? And so,
Don't say that.
well, I mean,
Oh, they never listen to us. Never
here's
mind.
the thing: is that it creates generational issues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like,
But also generational understanding. She's
Sure.
like, yeah, go ahead. Whatever. I don't
well,
care.
there's things that happen, and it's like I would understand it, and anyone else that I know who's my age would understand it, but she doesn't. So
Yeah.
here's the story, and it comes back to what we previously were talking about. One day we're in the kitchen. My wife and I like to cook, so we're cooking, and she says, "Hand me the slotted spoon," right? And so my response to that, of course, is the same response I made to you, which is, "Your mother's a slot," because that's what you should say. And that's it. And then she's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" So, I will tell you that.
It's less funny when you have to explain it.
Well, no, I mean, I think the thing is that, as you get older, like, the age gap just doesn't matter that much, except and things like that, right?
Right.
Because there's absolutely nothing. Like, she's never seen the real original Ghostbusters or Spaceballs or Beavis and Butthead or whatever. So
Really?
it kind of creates, whatever. I mean, I love her,
Yeah.
and it's not her fault. But
Well, and like I have
we-
a
I can't-
special kindred to like Pulp Fiction.
right.
So anytime I hear, which one's mine, I go, the one with bad mother.
Yeah,
She's
that's
like,
right. That's right. Yeah, exactly.
What did you say? I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't actually it's from the movie. She's
No,
like,
that's-
what movie? I'm like,
yeah.
never mind. It's
No,
less
I'm-
funny if I have to explain it.
That's absolutely true. I got to go sell some fish. I have
Are
used...
your pockets full?
My pockets are full.
Do you want me to fish for you for a while? Oh wait, we've already established that
we
doesn't
can't
work.
do that.
Oh,
Can't do
sad news.
But here's what I'll say.
I'll throw confetti.
What I'm going to
I got a
say
confetti button.
is that, I mean,
Here it is.
I'm sorry.
Whee, confetti.
Here's my problem. Like, so here's another thing. I'm at work, right? And I'm minding my own business at work, but I have to teach students, and they're
I can't
all...
carry anything else because I have so much other stuff.
Oh, you got a bunch of shells.
I gotta bury some shells.
Yeah, come on.
and then go make some
Go
more
sell
fish
them.
stuff.
Go sell those shells, and then,
Well, I gotta bury that one because I had
shit.
too many. I got too many clams.
Yeah.
I got big clams and I cannot lie.
But here's the thing. The thing is that I have to teach a lot of students. They're all really, really young.
Hi, students.
And so, like, I'm trying to make jokes. Like, we're on rotation. I'm trying to make it fun. I'm trying to do whatever. And I make, like, something from Spaceballs or something from the original Ghostbusters or whatever. And, like, it's crickets. Like, they're looking at me. They got no idea what I'm talking about. And I'm like, damn young people.
This would be a lot funnier if you guys were older.
Damn young people.
That's what you
all I
want to
gotta
say.
Yeah.
This would be a lot funnier if you guys were older. Like I am hosting fire right now. Did you go in your house or your wife's house?
I mean, I'm actually right now, and I'm trying to sell all these fish. I caught a bunch of fish.
Or I'm going in your wife's
They're
house.
not good ones.
Because she has a table too I can make stuff on.
Hey, man, get out of my wife's house.
No. I'm just going to use the table.
No, get out.
I got to hammer some things. It's okay. I'll leave it just like I left it. Or
That's
just
right.
like I found it.
It would be
I like the fact that the floor is pink. That's aesthetically pleasing.
Well, here's the thing. When I'm making all these jokes about Spaceballs...
I got to customize my shovel, and then I'll go sell whatever I have in my pockets.
I mean, the problem is I have no jokes about Dallas or Magnum P.I. You know what I mean? I don't have those jokes. Or The Greatest American Hero. I don't have that. I mean, come on. Who's got that? Not me.
Look what's happened to me. I never believe in myself.
Please sing the whole song. I love the guy do it. You don't know it, but please sing it.
Wishing on somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away, oh, we got a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. See, you don't get that kind of entertainment from Joe Rogan. I'm just saying.
You got real problems. Like, I mean, like it's not like regular problems, right? Like,
Oh, I gotta find Luke's Cranny to sell this crap.
oh my God,
I don't know why that popped in my head either. I don't know. That came out of nowhere.
I'm impressed.
You
that
said Greatest American Hero.
I
was
know.
just
It's,
like, what?
it's my fault.
bet.
I'll take the responsibility.
I love that because it was like a superhero movie or a superhero show where the guy's like, wait, I have some powers? And it was like really crappy powers. Like he couldn't really do much. And he was just like, I can kind of fly.
He's like, I can lift the lid on this trash container? Wow. Yeah.
I can
that's
deflect stuff if I really concentrate for like a second.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. That was
He's a-
good stuff.
Hey, so sometimes I listen to a podcast from NPR called the Planet Money Podcast.
Planet Money?
Planet Money. And it's all about economic stuff.
Oh.
And so very recently they had a podcast where they were talking about superheroes, and they were talking about how Marvel has like hundreds of thousands of superheroes that are kind
Yeah.
of under their patent or whatever.
Yeah.
So they had a suitcase with $10,000 in cash, and they were trying to go and buy a superhero from Marvel. And they were like, we want to buy like the lamest superhero. So the one they came up with was a superhero called Doorman, who basically could like walk up to a building and make a door and
Yeah.
then go through it. But like it really wasn't certain whether or not the doors he went through actually like went through to where he wanted to go. But like Marvel wouldn't return their calls and wouldn't actually sell it to him. And so they talked
So
to
for 10 grand, they couldn't buy Doorman.
Correct. So they were talking to another guy who was
Wait, wasn't there a Matt Damon movie called where he was kind of like a doorman? Anthony Mackie was his was his like handler, and like he put on a special black hat, and he could walk through any door, and it like turns into another place.
I'm not really
Like a portal.
sure about that.
Maybe that's loosely based on that idea.
I don't know.
What's
But
that movie? Somebody out there, you know that movie. What is that movie?
but the
I don't
point
remember.
the point of what I'm saying is
It's not
that,
Insurrection. It's something else.
is that then one of the guys who worked at Planet Money that was trying to do this had a friend who worked for the Archie and Veronica Riverdale comic company.
Yeah.
So it turns out that the company that does Riverdale has like 70,000 superheroes under their patent. And so they were like, okay, well, we can't get Marvel to return our call, so why don't you sell us like your crappiest superhero for $10,000? And the guy was like, nope. And they're like, what do you mean nope? And they're like, so they were basically saying like Groot was a trash heap superhero until they put him into those movies, and then all of a sudden he's like a billion-dollar industry.
Yeah,
And
merchandise alone.
Yeah. So they were like, just basically like, none of these companies, 0% will sell you any superhero, even the crappiest ones, because you never know when they're going to be like next
Okay, first of all,
billion-dollar
I have questions.
whatever.
Because that's just how my brain works. My question is, make your own Like, why don't you make your own
sure.
superhero?
Oh, no, I know. I'm not. I said the same thing.
Listen, when I got that baling wire stuck in my eye,
Too.
my dad's first question was, did you get any superpowers? And I was like, it wasn't radioactive. And he was like, that's a shame. I was like,
Oh,
I know,
yeah,
right?
that's
If it was
right.
radioactive, I could like at least have something. That's always how the superheroes they seem to have some kind of superpowers, like that something radioactive happens, and all of a sudden they can.
For anyone who's
Have an
actually
ability.
still watching, which I think is like 0% of
Someone's
people,
watching.
I have missed 3 fish in a row, which is like standard.
I'm
for
making
me.
you 32 more
Standard
fishing.
for me.
Listen, I am constantly trying to supply you with some fish food so that you can
Well,
overcome your compensation of
4.
fish
There's 4.
inability.
4 in a row. Terrible. Like Charles Barkley. Terrible.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
That's just terrible.
Terrible. So,
That's
here's-
terrible, man.
here's the point. The point is you can't buy the shittiest superhero for $10,000. And
No,
the
but
reason
you
is
could create one for a lot less.
is 'cause
Whoever
he-
that
he
is,
could
hit
be
me
Groot.
up. I'll make you the shitty super character. I mean,
Yeah.
just I'll make you a character.
No, I mean the real point is
Listen, I have one in my mind right now. Guy gets hit by some baling wire in his eye. Suddenly, when he pees, it burns. I mean, maybe that's his superpower. That's a really superpower. Okay, so here's a superpower that I think is one of the lamest superpowers in the world. I have a weird ability right now because of the injury and the drops that I'm putting in my eye. I can see ultraviolet light.
oh sweet.
It has nothing to do with anything. Like when we went to Disney, I kept telling my wife, I was like, "Do you see that?" She's like, "What?" I was like, "It's just this bright purple light," and she was like,
Oh, another one. There goes
no.
another one.
And I could see, like, everywhere where they put a black light, I could see an aura, almost like a haunted thing, like supernatural. I could, like, look, there it is. And she's like, I see nothing. And, like,
Yeah.
it was pitch black. If I looked at my good eye, it's nothing.
But even
But
though
in my bad eye, it was like a glowing purple globe. Now, that has no purpose whatsoever.
That's what I was gonna say.
Now, I told that to Treadaway, and he goes, no, I have the worst superpower. And I was like, what is that? And he goes, I can pick out a perfect avocado in any store, and I can't explain it. He says, I can never not pick the best avocado. And I was like, that's actually a useful superpower compared to being able to see a purple ultraviolet light. Nobody cares about that. I can eat an avocado and enjoy some great guacamole. I mean,
wow, that's amazing.
right.
Wow.
That to me, that's not even
Actually,
measurable.
so here's the thing.
But they could both be in the same league together and be like, what are you guys here for? Like, I have no idea.
Well, the thing that they said is if you consider that Marvel, they said Marvel has like 100,000 superheroes under patent, and then the Archie and Jughead people had like 70,000. And the point being that when actually superheroes became popular, like every single possible idea was patented by all these companies. So like it's not like there's a bunch of ideas out there that aren't already
Well,
patented.
I mean, I would hope that during that time they realized that their intellectual property was valuable more than anything else because
Sure. Oh, that's what it's about.
it was the ground floor of, hey, I thought of this. Like, because there was literally a huge legal battle over the Hulk and over Spider-Man because different houses said they had rights to it because
Yeah.
more than one person was actually responsible for creating it.
right. That's
So it's literally a thing that's been in constant litigation ever since of, okay, who has rights to this?
right. Yeah.
So, like, there's a special clause that I heard with Spider-Man where they have to, Universal owns the rights to Spider-Man, and they can let Marvel make some movies once in a while, But unless Universal signs off on them making a movie either with Marvel or independently or as a cartoon, they have to make some kind of content every 2 years or they lose the rights.
Well, that's why they had to make the cartoon.
Yeah.
Cartoon,
and also,
right?
if
hey,
nobody's... Where are you going?
I got to get a fishing pole.
Oh. If nobody's watched Into the Spider-Verse, the cartoon, it is awesome. It is a great movie. They did a great job of that. And if you're like, why am I watching a cartoon? If you watch it, you'll go, oh, I get it. They couldn't make this movie if they didn't make it a cartoon. There's so much happening in that it has to be a cartoon in order to show what they wanted to show. It is amazing. Into the Spider-Verse is awesome.
Arg.
Did you already use every one of those? Jesus.
Oh, yeah. They're in my pocket.
You suck so bad at fishing.
No, I do.
You are
Like,
the world's worst at fishing.
Listen.
If I were to make a fishing video, I'd say Greg is the worst fisherman. You guys should watch this video. And this is the video. You guys are watching it.
That's actually
I'm dropping off 32 more right now on your dock.
The reason for this video was not because I'm like some great fisherman.
We weren't
like, that
advertising this as
that
this
wasn't
is
what it was about.
the best fisherman in the world. Watch him come and catch a marlin and a tuna. This is watch him really suck at this and never catch a marlin and a tuna.
Like anyone who's actually
No matter what facial hair he puts on his avatar.
anyone who's still actually watching this video understands that I've actually recently missed almost all the fish.
I hope that people are watching this because they're like, this is kind of funny.
Well, it is stupid. I'm
It's
not
really
sure
stupid.
Well, but the point is,
It's pointless.
Maybe stupid is
There's
fun.
no point.
Yeah, hopefully stupid is fun.
There's no point. I hope that it's like, why am I watching this? I don't care. Like, I want that to be the answer. I want the answer to be, I don't care why I'm watching it.
Yeah, hopefully it would be like,
Right.
because, there's nothing else.
Listen,
that's
I make
dumb
plenty
in
of
my
how-to
life.
videos. I do this all the time. Like, this is how you farm pumpkins. This is how you collect this thing. This is how you build this. This is how you do that. And people watch none of it. They're like, I don't care. And I'm like, come on, I'm trying to help you, like, advance in the game. The normal question is how to make bells. Okay, so here's a video of me scuba diving. Here's a video of me
Suck.
pumpkin farming. Here's here's how you get bells, and no one watches it. So I'm really hoping that this video does way better, and people are like, that was actually way better than your other videos because you suck at the other videos. No, I want that to happen. I want them to be like,
Here's the hope. The hope is
Greg
is
needs to
that-
come over more often.
Yeah, the hope is that they watch this video, which is stupid. But then
He is
they're
a
like,
terrible fisherman.
that video is stupid. However, I'd like to know actual, real good things about the game that are not this video, and then they can watch your videos.
Listen, there's plenty of YouTubers out there that are doing a much better job than I am, and I can only show you some.
Oh wow, I missed.
If this could be the channel that you're like, this is so stupid, I can't stop watching, then okay, that did my job.
Well, I think this. I'm going to tell you, like, there are new players, a bunch of new players that come on and they go on the Facebook groups. How do I make bells? Now, I think they actually do that because just about everyone that does that, like, someone says, hey, I'll bring you 4 million bells, right? Like, it's an easy way to get
Oh,
bells.
yeah, I've got 50 billion. You've got, what, 500 million now? 600 million?
No, you can't get that many. But I have 928 million or something.
You had 4 billion. What do you mean you don't have that many?
No, 999 million is the max.
All right.
But here's the thing. If you really want to make bells, I mean, you gotta dive. Like, get it. Like, we talked earlier today that actually, in my opinion, for any new player, the best piece of advice is as soon as you can, buy a wetsuit.
Yeah.
Wetsuits.
Look, Miles Tickets will buy you a wetsuit cheap, or you can go and for 3,000 bells buy you a wetsuit from the twins. And the instructions are there. It's super easy. Tap A to get in the water. Tap A to swim faster. If the fish is faster, corner it. You get it in the corner, and it'll sometimes jump right in your arms. Press Y to dive down, and that's it. And then you can. I've literally made a million bells. I didn't say a billion.
Yeah,
a million bells. I made a million bells in a day just fishing. Or not fishing, but diving.
So yeah, the thing is 2 things. I think number 1, it's the earliest and easiest way because you can swim out and swim around rivers before you have a vaulting pole that you can get to more parts of your island. And then the second thing is that I don't care what you do on your island, the most lucrative thing you can do early is to catch creatures diving. That they're worth a lot of money.
And if you want to get into pumpkin farming, reach out to me. I'll give you some flavor savers.
Yes.
Or look at the YouTube video. Just YouTube the words pumpkin farming, and you'll be like, Ooh, that's doable.
Shit! That was terrible. So like,
Listen, if you actually catch the fish, let me know and I'll run over here. Like, don't hit a button. I'm gonna run over here and do the little picture thing.
All right.
And then you take a picture too, because then you've got it on
oh,
here. I'll stand next to you and we'll do like a side by side buddy cop photo. You know.
What's really interesting is
Listen,
that the whole time here,
you play by the rules, and I'm flying by the seat of my pants.
I have not had a fish large.
We're a
enough.
buddy cop movie waiting to happen.
That was so terrible. Like, here's what they say like about some people is like the way they spend money. They should just like burn $100 bills. Like what I think is we should make a big pile of fish bait and just burn the hell out of it because that's as good as I'm doing.
I feel bad for you. Like, as much as you've helped me, I wish I could just catch the fish and be like, here you go. Here.
Oh, don't feel bad. It's
no,
okay.
no. I mean,
it's fine.
It's
I don't
not
care.
hard for me.
I'm not
like,
sad
really.
about it. I'm not sad.
I mean, I feel like you're
I'm not scared.
that weird kid across the street that smells like Pop-Tarts. He's like, you guys want to play football? And you're like, not really.
I do smell like
Guys, I'll play football.
I wonder if I put
well,
Pop-Tarts
that's
on
great.
my lure if I do better.
Is lure a code word? Is that?
I've caught a shit ton of these little butterfly things.
Wait. Is Pop-Tarts your safe word?
Pop-Tarts is definitely my safe
It's usually
word.
pineapple, but I get the Pop-Tart part. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. It's not just Pop-Tarts. It's strawberry frosted Pop-Tarts.
Strawberry Pop-Tart. You guys.
I went to Sam's. I went to Sam's, and I have to tell you that there is actually a thing that exists that is called Pop-Tart Bites. So they're like these mini
So they're for
Pop-Tart things?
astronauts.
Well, I'll tell you
They're small enough to fit in their spacesuits,
what. Oh,
and they give them all the nutrients they need in bite-sized properties.
I don't know, but I'll... Oh,
Or are they
crap.
for like small people, like little people?
Oh,
I feel
that's
like
also
I just
awful.
can't handle the giant ones. And if I have a, let's face it, our wives are both under 5 foot.
Well,
Well,
I mean, while she cannot like reach things in cabinets, I
get that your shins are never safe. I mean,
never
I'm
looked
with
at
you there.
I never looked at a Pop-Tart and was like, "Oh, she can't handle that." That hasn't happened yet. That's not happened.
Oh,
I'm just saying, but whatever. I'll be totally honest with you that as far as like the
Do you think the fishing endeavor is never going to happen?
well,
I mean,
the number of fish.
Are you
that-
fatalist now? Or are
the
you like,
number of-
it's not going to happen?
No, I mean, I think there hasn't been a possibility. Like the number of fish.
What if
that
I get
have-
my fishing pole and I cast it one time, and then
You
suddenly,
should do that.
suddenly you're like, you suck.
You should do that. Actually, if I fail with all the stuff that's currently in my pockets, you probably should do that.
Just once,
Yeah.
just be like,
Yeah.
watch this.
They'd be like, suck it.
Hold my beer.
Suck it.
Yeah. Well, walking around, I'm looking for more clams. I so far have about 20. I mean, I made you another 32, but
I
let's
know.
just keep the ball rolling.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're working on it.
why not?
Yeah.
Why waste a good thing?
What's really good is like this is probably the dumbest YouTube video in about 4 years.
Listen, the goal
That's
in
what I
the
like
beginning
about it.
was, I'm
That's
not going to
great.
let you go down this rabbit hole alone. Like, what was that movie? What Things May Come?
Oh,
with
I
Robin
just
Williams? Did you let a big one go?
no. I
Oh.
mean, I actually haven't gotten a decent sized fish this whole time, but I have let several go. I'll admit that.
Maybe there's an algorithm that's like you have to throw in this much bait and maybe dance around a little bit to get it to happen.
It's possible. Uh-oh.
Maybe you're missing
Oh!
the special like Michael Jordan tongue wag. Maybe you have to do the tongue wag.
I can't have a tongue wag
And
because I
suddenly
have a
the fish-
gigantic beard on.
Oh well. There is that.
I'm being honest with you when I tell you that I haven't gotten a big fish yet. I've lost a lot of fish, but none of them have been.
Well, that's because you have standards. Wait, what are we talking about?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was inappropriate.
So the one thing that's super clear is I don't have standards. Like that. Like you and I. Have known
No.
You've known
You
me.
do now.
You've known me a long time, and you understand that that's not the case. I'm just.
Hey, there's a brackish fish in the river here. That's probably a sturgeon if you want it.
Where is he?
On your left little canal.
Oh, that's all the way over there.
I know. I'm looking at him. See him?
I do.
I got him in the screen.
All right.
I have to take was it Big Bang Theory? I have to urinate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you going to do it on a train? Oh. Oh, he chugged that beer. All right.
No, it was near the end.
So here's the thing.
I'm a completionist. I wanted to complete it.
I'm not sure you can make stupid videos like this without alcohol. Can you? Oh. Huh. What do you know? Oh. So he's gone. And I'm sorry that you have to be subjected to me. But the great thing is the fish I'm currently trying to catch, it only took like 5 casts to get him interested. And another sea bass. So that's like 8 million sea bass. Like, how are there so many sea bass? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We have a real goal here and a plan, but we're going off of that plan. Because supposedly there could potentially be a sturgeon in my other river, so we're going over there. I hope you like all my lakes and rivers because I tried to do a water island. And actually, you know, the best thing I really like about my island might be my living areas. You see here in the living areas, we have different fruit trees and different flowers for each living area. Like if you actually look at my map, you know, I have all the living to the left and all the rivers to the right. And but as you can see, different fruit, different flowers. Everything has its own little table and a little accompaniment with it. And accoutrement, yes. Oh, all right. So let's see. I don't actually think that's big enough to be a sturgeon, but we'll see what happens. Well, we'll see if I actually can catch it. That's a different story altogether.
Do you see it?
I do.
He's looking at you.
I know.
I can see him.
Oh!
Did you get him?
Dropped him.
Oh, you suck.
A terrible fisherman.
You
Oh, man, I'm terrible.
You listen. The real fishermen out there are like, you suck. At this.
Listen, there's no doubt I suck. Like, it's not like some mystery, right?
Okay, so this wasn't, again, for the listeners, this wasn't the watch me be an awesome fisherman.
No.
This is the Greg Steele
There wasn't this video.
is the worst fisherman in history.
No, I am. I'm terrible.
We prepared before this to like fully give him all of the ammunition that he needs to do the right thing and show you guys that it's okay to fail. It's sometimes funny.
That's right.
It's sometimes like you're hilarious, you know, like I can't believe you failed so many times. You're like, I know, right? Isn't it great?
Well, I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there who are like, fishing's easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
that's not how-
there's some 5-year-old out there that's like, it's not that hard.
God.
Like, you know,
5-year-olds are the worst.
I mean, especially those ones from like China. They can already speak Chinese. That's so difficult. Have you ever tried to speak
Yeah,
Chinese?
5-year-olds.
It's like, how do you speak Chinese?
Like, you know what I have to say to 5-year-olds is like, pay your own rent.
Yeah.
That's offensive. I'm
Meanwhile, I'm never playing Fortnite ever because there's
sorry.
5-year-olds that
God,
can
no,
just annihilate me.
Yeah. Well, and Fortnite's a stupid game. On top of that, like, and the reason I say
His name is Greg Steele, by the way. Don't at me.
No, I mean,
There's a 5-year-old right now writing a comment going,
Yeah, right.
you shut your face.
No, I played
Fortnite
it.
is the
I
bomb.
played it with my nephews, and how astoundingly repetitive it is just amazing. Oh, I lost another fish. Like that's 82 fish I've lost. Like,
But see, I realized during Halo that I cannot compete with people younger than me because I've lost something. Like there's a reaction time or an understanding of the way the world works or something. I don't know.
oh
But
my
I am
God,
really
that was even
terrible
worse.
at games where it's like, you got to kill that guy before he kills you. And I'm like, well, he did.
I will tell you that there's very little more pleasing than, like, we'll play Fortnite with my 2 nephews, and, like, we'll play for hours, and, like, they'll have killed me, like, 422 times. But the thing is that I get the last kill on them before I leave, and that's all that matters. Like, I'll be like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. If whoever gets the last one wins. And I'm just saying that I always get the last one, you know?
I'm going to work out behind you.
Stop touching.
Because that way I can watch you, and it makes you a little bit nervous. But also, maybe you'll be more attentive.
I mean, I'm not getting any.
But that way, if you catch the big fish, I'll be right here to take a picture.
I'm not getting any decent fish. Like, I haven't gotten a big fish at all whatsoever. Like, this is not a big fish. This is crap. You know?
We could get you to pull your fishing pole out and stand next to the robot at my island, and you'd be like, look what I caught.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
I mean, that looks really humongous.
I have, like, 82 sea bass now. Like, they're everywhere. They can't be contained.
Your beard kind of looks like you're on the lam and you put on a fake beard.
Yeah, no, that's right.
I mean, that's how it looks. You're like, I'm in the witness protection program, and my name is Julio.
There's a 0% chance you wear this beard and you don't, like, continuously sing the Duke Boys theme song. Or the Dukes of Hazzard, right?
Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm.
Yeah, that's right.
God ever told this devil with dog with dead bone.
Any minute,
Making his way.
Any minute.
anywhere in the house.
any minute, Roscoe P. Coltrane is
Just
gonna
give
come
me
out,
a
and he's gonna tell me I'm a
pull
terrible
and
fisherman. He's gonna be like,
roll
"You're a
down."
terrible fisherman, terrible, terrible."
Listen, I didn't understand why it was a big deal that men and women were different until I saw Daisy Duke, and suddenly I was like, I get it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And then Wonder Woman came out, and I was like, I really get it.
She's 100% the reason why they didn't put doors in their cars. That's all I gotta say.
She's 100% of the reason why people tie people up now. You're like, wait, you can do that as an adult?
I think it's actually only appropriate
okay?
when you're an adult.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's not.
Oh
good
yeah,
to
it's
do.
only appropriate
Yeah,
when an adult.
That's not good to do to children.
That's like cowboys and Indians. I get the rope. You're like, wait, what?
Ah, crap. Wow.
Did you drop a big fish again?
No, but I wasted more bait. I mean, I've wasted like at least 30% of this bait. Like, at least. And that's a low number.
Listen, I want to talk to you about a serious issue here. I really thought that as an adult, quicksand would be more of a big deal.
Well, that's because you were busy playing Pitfall.
Listen, it was on everything I watched. It was on Gilligan's Island.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
on
that's right.
every TV show. It's like, oh no, I'm stuck in quicksand. You're like, God, I really got to be prepared for this quicksand when I go out in the world.
That's right. It's because you played Pitfall as a kid, and you were like,
No.
wow, there's quicksand everywhere.
I didn't think about it
Everywhere.
then. It was like cartoons and like Gilligan's Island and like Magnum PI and it's all kind of shows where they'd run around a corner and all of a sudden, oh no, I'm stuck in quicksand. You're like, this stuff is really
Again?
everywhere.
Yeah,
Golly.
right. Yeah, I know. You got to be careful, right? Hey, we've had so much rain in the South lately that actually that's probably a true statement. I just missed another.
I don't
one.
know the reasons for I don't even know if quicksand is real. Is quicksand real?
Yes, quicksand is real.
Have you ever seen quicksand?
Well, not personally.
So you've never run into quicksand.
Not in the United States. Like, the United States is not quicksand.
So it's kind of like
Like-
Santa Claus. You're like, I
No,
haven't seen
no,
Santa
no,
Claus,
no,
but
no.
I mean, I've heard about Santa Claus. It
No,
could
no, no.
be real,
Like-
but I mean,
America is way too paved for there to be a bunch of quicksand hanging around. Like, that's just
well,
not
what
how
about
that
out
works.
west? I mean, there's a lot of the west that's wild. Could there be quicksand there, or does it have to be like a
No, because there has to be a shit ton of rain.
so like
And,
Louisiana,
It's
maybe?
dry. Maybe, yeah. Well, I don't think so. Louisiana is still really paved. I think America's too paved. I think that, like, Africa, like in the jungle, Amazon, right? That's where you might find quicksand.
Toto never sang a song about quicksand. They did sing about Africa, though.
They should have. I mean, let me tell you what. If you miss an opportunity, it's not my fault.
I was gonna say the same thing about your fishing skills, but
My fishing skills.
this
are
is why the video is being made.
Nothing but missed opportunities, like 100%. And the thing
That was
is,
a song, isn't it? Missed opportunities.
is you would think.
Was it Tears for Fears or YouTube or something? Or
I
YouTube?
don't know. I haven't heard that, but you would.
Missed opportunity. Was that Daryl Hall and John Oates?
Not that I'm aware.
Someone
of.
out there tell me what it is.
Not that I'm aware of. I know a bunch of songs, but
I'm gonna Google it.
please do that. And please,
Song with the lyrics "Missed Opportunity."
it's probably like the Thompson Twins or Mr.
Hall and Oates, "Missed Opportunity" is what it's called. Yep.
Oh my God, you're amazing.
Listen, Google's the bomb.
No, I would like you to grow a mustache just like John Oates. Oh no, don't turn that off. You can't do that, right? You can't do that.
You don't know that one?
Well, no, I was gonna say.
You don't know that one?
No, the point
Come
is,
on, man.
you can't do that on the video. I
No,
thought.
as long as it's not longer than a few seconds or whatever, you talk over it, it's fine.
Oh, you can do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you don't know that one?
I did not know that one.
Keep on missing each other.
I know
Our world's out of order.
an astounding
All I
amount
said is
of
missed
Daryl Hall and John Oates
opportunity.
songs. I do not know that one.
It wasn't like off their A album. It was like their third album. They had to come out with some content, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't know. We're mailing this stuff in now."
Yeah, that's my thought.
Whatever happened to Hall and Oates?
Um,
Like they were the thing
yeah.
back in the
maybe.
beginning of MTV, and then all of a sudden they just disappeared.
Well, they were the thing.
Are they still around?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're like in a cover band of themselves, and like they just wear the
I
outfits.
think
There.
Hall is still around. I'm not sure about Oates.
Oates, what are you doing nowadays?
Yeah.
Like I was a fan. Listen, I heard Adam Carolla say one time that there's a point of diminishing returns with a lot of things, and your rise to fame can sometimes diminish. And at a certain point, there is a weird refractory rate. So, like, he said, for instance, he said, when I was a kid, I was into Linda Carter being Wonder Woman. And I remember going to a show when I was younger, and she was there signing autographs, and she was like, listen, it's $20 for an autograph. He was like, I don't have $20. And he says, but back then, I was a nobody. And he said, now, I have a podcast, and I have money, and and I've had radio shows and TV shows. And now I'm a bigger star than she is. People know me more than they know her. So if I were to run into her again, she'd be like, Adam Carolla. And he'd be like, Wonder Woman. How about a picture? And she'd go, $20. And he'd be like, no, I'm good.
No, I'm all right. That's right.
I think I should charge you $20 like at this point. He's like, but he goes, in a real world scenario, I mean, there is that point where you go, like, if you pursued a career, you could then become a potential bigger star than the person that you were starstruck with.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
So, like, was it Chris Rock has that story about meeting O.J. Simpson?
Arg.
He's like, when I was younger, I had this opportunity to meet O.J. Simpson, and I was like, oh, it's the juice. He said, then years later, all of this stuff happens, and he sees me at a party, and he's like, Chris Rock, and he's like, yay. He's like, want a picture? He's like, no. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want a picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let's just forget we saw each other. I'm going to go this way. He's like, let's get a picture. He's like, that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here. Don't stab me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh. The funniest thing is, like on Two Bears, One Cave, Tom Segura has pointed out that O.J. Simpson has found Twitter, and he starts every video that he's got on Twitter with, hello, Twitter world. And he has this really strange interaction with people. He's always like, hello, Twitter world. This is O.J. He's like, who's waiting for these videos and be like, I can't wait till he's on tomorrow.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well,
listen,
what?
Back up. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. The dark one.
Stop talking to me.
Stand on the dark one.
You cannot.
Which only applies to this game. Don't ever say that anywhere else.
Don't distract me.
You can do it.
Don't do it.
Listen. It's like Waterboy. I'm in the background going, you can do it.
I can't do it. Although the good part is mercifully, if I can catch one more fish, I get to go and sell some fish and get a break. Because this has been grueling.
Keep on missing each other.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, I screwed it up.
Aww. That was a sea bass waiting for you to catch him and
I know.
sell him for
It's like
600
so many sea
bells.
bass.
Oh, there's a smaller fish. You could do that one.
This has been like total crap fish the whole time.
Okay, so what about the idea of throwing out nonstop food and just waiting for a larger shade?
Well, I could do that.
I mean, we have enough of that, right?
Yeah, let me sell these.
I think each one of those stacks is like 30.
No, they're 10. But when I come back,
I'm saying, oh well, yeah, that's what I meant.
When I come back, though,
I got like 30 more. I'll go make some more while you're doing that.
Yeah,
but just start throwing out fish food and waiting for a larger shape to appear in the water, a shadow to appear in the water. The size of the fish relates to what you're going to catch. So,
KK,
KK. I got to do the KK interaction at my island eventually.
I got to get a KK slider song.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I've been lately just asking him, what's the latest? Or you pick it, because I'm like, I don't even know what I have anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And I figure if I let him pick it, he'll pick something I don't have.
How come I only have like 3,600 bells?
What? In your pockets?
Yeah.
You want some?
No,
I can help you out.
I'm all right.
Brother can help you out.
I got 900.
I'm just saying.
28 million. I'll be all right.
No, I'm just saying in my pockets. Like I got 68,000 right now.
You got one hand in your pocket?
Right. And the other one on the... That's not even correct. That's never been correct. So, the history of swear words on Netflix.
Yeah.
Not that great.
No, it wasn't that good. We only watched one episode. And we watched the episode, on the F word.
I did like all of the interactions with Nikki Glazer, the blonde-haired girl.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of her comedy. She's pretty funny. All of her interactions are always hilarious.
Did
but
you drop 99,000 bells? over there?
No.
You did not?
You did.
I did?
Earlier.
Why
I
would
watched you do it.
such a thing? Why?
I don't know. You didn't want to go to your bank. Same reason I dropped 400,000 bells outside mine. I was like, I don't want to go to the bank.
All right.
I was too busy doing this. Or no, that's when I was selling the fossils, trying to get some space to make room to find more clams for you.
All right, here's what we're going to do.
Clam up, baby!
This time we're going to throw food, and if we get crap fish, we're going to...
All right, so prepare the people. What are we doing?
Well, so...
We're going to throw food and throw food and throw food until we get a big shadow, right?
Yeah. And
then you're going to really concentrate.
No, I'm not. But
and you're going to catch...
we
listen,
think I am.
think
We
positively.
you
got to believe in yourself, man. You got to be like, listen,
Why?
I'm not the worst fisherman.
Oh, science has proven. Science!
There's a guy out there with no hands, and he's probably a worse fisherman than I am. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Oh, that was a pretty big one.
There's probably a blind guy playing this who's like, I can't play that well because I can't see, but he's catching more fish than you because he can feel when the bobber goes down.
I 100% believe that to be the case. Like,
Yeah.
I am 100% on board with.
If there was a
whole
Make-A-Wish
bunch.
plan for you to catch fish, Sally Struthers would be here be like, we need to help Gregory.
Did you see that?
He can't catch any fish.
Oh my god, I'm so terrible. It's great. The good part is that as I don't catch these fish and send more food, that it'll mercifully end faster. That's the good news.
Aaron Neville would be right here right now being like, you can't catch a fish today. Like he would do his whole inflection thing, you know.
Oh god, I hope not.
He'd have like a
Like that
fundraiser
actually would
song.
encourage me to quit fishing.
He'd have a
like,
fundraiser
forever.
song, you
Yeah.
know, and you'd be like, why is
Yeah.
that thing still under your eye? You haven't seen a dermatologist yet?
Yeah, that would
Right,
actually
that's been 30 years ago,
encourage
man.
me.
Is Aaron Neville still alive?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
What if he's a fan of the podcast? Aaron, I'm just joking.
He could be.
Reach out to me. I want you to be on the podcast.
If you get Aaron Neville on your podcast, I want to be involved.
If he gets on the
That's all I gotta
podcast,
say.
I'll
I would like to be involved.
like call you and be like, you need to be here.
Yes. No, I
Aaron
would
Neville's
like to
gonna be on
zoom
the
in.
podcast.
If that's okay, let me zoom in.
What about the Triple M? Michael
M.
McDonald.
Oh, well, Michael McDonald's actually a possibility because he likes that one dude, right?
He loves. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes. What's that guy's name? That he likes. That does Time Suck.
Time Suck.
Time Suck. Tom Segura, is that? His
No.
name? No.
You would ask me several beers in who that guy is. Dan Cummins.
Dan Cummins.
Dan Cummins
That's
is a really funny comedian. He's got a lot of comedy shows that are free to watch on Amazon, by the way, and on YouTube. Great podcasts.
Yes. that is a
Scared to
good
Death that he
podcast.
does with his wife. Time Suck, which is really amazing. And now he does one with his buddy called Is We Dumb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all good.
I haven't heard that.
He's really good. He's hysterical.
Time Suck is great.
Time Suck is awesome.
That's
I'm-
because he does so much research.
I'm amazed at the research. Like, he has
Yeah.
a research team,
Mhm.
and they really do some outstanding research. But also, like, if it's a really preposterously horrible situation, he makes jokes throughout it. He's like, I can't even make this up how bad of a human being this is. Like,
No. Time Suck is a really, really nice
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, if anybody's
It's
looking for
good
something
stuff.
interesting to keep you awake while you're driving, check out Time Suck.
Yeah, Time Suck is good. It really is. But yes, the Triple M is why it's why I actually know that he's called.
That's what Dan Cummins calls
Is
him.
because of Dan Cummins.
This is Michael McDonald. You're listening to Time Suck.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't believe I got him to do it.
I think like literally though, you may have you should really try to get some celebrities on your show. Like I'd be like, can we get the Thompson twins or something? Right? Like,
I don't want the Thompson twins. No offense, Thompson
why
twins.
would
But I don't
the
want you.
Thompson twins?
Because I don't want them on the podcast. I
Why
want,
not?
if I'm going to ask somebody to be on the podcast, it's going to be Dave Grohl or it's going to be, Eddie Vedder.
Yeah,
or
but you're not gonna get Dave Grohl. You might get the Thompson twins.
Well, not with that attitude, you negative Nancy. You got to be positive about this kind of things. Listen, you're the one who's like, I can't catch any
No,
fish.
no.
And I'm like, I can
Okay,
catch
like-
fish. Watch me catch fish.
I think that it's a road, right? Like you get the Thompson twins, and then like Dave Grohl's
No.
like, oh, they got the Thompson twins. Maybe
Negative.
I'll go on there. Yeah.
Negative.
Yeah.
I have more of a chance of getting their engineer on the show. He'd be like, I like the show. I'm like, cool. I mean, listen, Halston Ray, for whatever reason, I've reached out to Halston Ray many times. He's Bert Kreischer's engineer. And he's helped me out with some serious issues. I've had questions. I'm like, how do I do this? I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And he's like, oh, this is all you got to do. And I'm like, thank you so much. That helped me a lot. And he's been super helpful. Now, because of Halston, like, he does reply to things that I write once in a while. And he does, give me good vibes. And he's like, you can do it. This is all you got to do. I'm like, thank you.
Nice.
So, I mean, I'm learning as I'm going. And it's literally, it is the epiphany of, if you want to know something, just ask somebody. Somebody is willing to help you if you just ask the right question. Don't be a jerk. Ask the right question to the right person. And there's a lot of people out there that'll be like, I'll help you.
Yeah. All right.
So, when you go to cast next time, I'm going to come over there and rub your shoulders and be like, you can do it. You're going to stop fishing to take a break? Oh, my gosh. Well, listen, in the meanwhile, I'm out here. So he's used up over 100. Have you already used all of those? Okay, so he's used over 100 so far of the manila clams that have been turned into fish bait. And meanwhile, I am actively collecting more, and I'm up to 39. Well, maybe less because I have things in my pockets. Maybe 38. I can put one more in my pocket, and then I'm completely full, and I have to make something out of them and then move on. If you're still listening to this, please remember to give me a thumbs up, give me some comments, tell me you're enjoying this or don't enjoy this. I mean, either way, this is for me. This is, I don't know, this is better than therapy. This makes me happy. And if you guys are enjoying it, let me know, and we'll do more of them. I'll reach out to Greg and be like, hey, let's get on. He's like, okay. We are in a special situation because he does live very far from me, that he's visiting me right now, and we're able to hook the Nintendo Switches together and do this stuff. We did a podcast today, episode 288, talking about Animal Crossings, and it's pretty fun. It was a good time. I'm hoping that other people listen to it and be like, that was fun, thank you. And if you hated it, keep that to yourself, because I don't want to know. I'm just being honest. Like, nobody likes bad news. I'm trying to get, you guys can't see my screen, but I'm trying to get back to his house up here at the top so that I can make some more fish food, because he's blowing through all of it. Like a freight train, he's blowing through all of it. Like a 17-year-old on spring break, he's blowing. Wait, there's a different analogy I was going to use that doesn't sound right now. Dun dun dun. Get out of the way. I want to use your bench. I'm going to go to your wife's house and use her pink one. Her pink building station. Things are going down. Yeah. Listen, I need a good board to pound on, and it just so happens this door is open. So, la 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 la. I do like the aesthetic look of it. It's actually very pretty.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the blame.
I like the dual action of, she has books on a shelf and a dartboard. So she's like, I want to read a little bit and then like murder somebody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to keep your shit together.
I got to customize my my shovel. Might as well make it pink since I'm in the pink house.
So I'm going to admit that this whole thing going on currently is probably my fault, because I think that Josh would like to make some serious, decent, YouTube content. Yeah. And I'm the one who's like, I'm an idiot and I can't fish. And let's do that.
Let's film it.
That's my fault.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, yeah. And again, there's plenty of content out there where people are like, I'll show you how to do everything. And you're like, okay, that's great.
Well, I think there could be
Thanks for all that. But also, there's a niche for people who are like, I just want to see you guys fail a lot.
Well, no, I mean, there could be value in like teaching people how not to fish, right? Like, it's like, no, this is a terrible idea. Like, don't do it this way.
So here's a special task.
Right.
If anyone actually watches Greg throw out fish food, count how many fish foods he actually throws and let us know, because I'm curious. I mean, I'm actively making him fish food. I brought him fish food. He had a bunch when he started. Is there a number? Like, what is the final number?
It's like 112 by now, right? At least.
It has to be.
Yeah. And I haven't even sniffed a decent fish. Like, it's not even close.
If you're sniffing them, you're not going to catch them. You have to use the fishing pole. I mean, that's.
Oh, is that my problem?
Well,
that's a problem.
Yeah.
I've been trying to sniff them. Darn. Yeah. Well.
Is your nose currently wet? I just noticed that her table has like little hearts for knobs.
She has a cute table.
That's adorable.
That's a cute one.
How did you do that?
It's cute.
That's adorable.
Listen, there's a whole set of cute
It's like
stuff.
a Valentine's workbench.
Yeah, there's a whole set of cute stuff.
That's so cute.
There's a cute bed, there's a cute couch, there's cute everything.
I kind of want to rummage around the house now, but I'm not going to do that right now because this is a serious mission.
Oh my God.
We're on a serious mission of collecting as much manila clams to make you fish
I have
bait
terrible news. At the
for
moment,
you to fail
at the moment,
over and over and
I
over.
have 4 fish foods left at the moment. 4. Only 4. I'm telling you. 4.
I'm crafting it as soon as I can, but
Yes.
you just got to wait.
All right. Well,
We're going to get to a point of diminishing returns where we'll be like, we're out of fish food now, and this is it.
Let me go waste these 4. Basically, what's going to happen is that once I waste these 4 and then I waste whatever fish food you currently have, I think we're done. I think we're going to call it a failure.
Maybe you need a different attitude. Maybe it's be like, I can do it.
No.
Like say it. Like say
No,
I can do it.
No,
Say I can do it.
I'm not interested.
Say I Gregory Steele have the ability to catch any fish that I want. I am the master of my own rod. Say that. Say that. I am Gregory Steele, and I am the master of my own rod.
Well, I've actually been saying for a long time I'm the master of my own rod, but there's a fish. I mean, let me see. I think it's still a sea bass, but let's see what happens. Maybe I can catch this fish.
I still have 18 more to craft, so
Maybe.
keep that positive attitude.
You're saying keep.
I'm working very hard.
Keep the positive attitude?
Yeah.
I've
Keep
had
the
one
positive
yet.
attitude.
Arrgh.
Don't make me lightsaber you.
I would like. Oh, I actually caught a fish. So, I don't have all of the Gulliver stuff yet, but I really want all the Gulliver stuff.
You can get them all? I thought it was just like an endless supply. Whenever that otter shows up, when you get a scallop, and he's like,
"No,
let me lay some knowledge on you, kid," and you're like, "Okay."
There's a limit. There's a limit to the amount of items that he potentially can give you. I do like his.
Is there a catalog?
So you can
Maybe online?
Well, you can find what they are. I missed another fish. That's like 8 million fish in a row I missed.
For those of you who can't see me, I just bowed my head.
Yeah, he's like so disappointed. I love it.
He's like so bad.
Guess what I have in my inventory? 4 sea bass. Bastards. Sea bass.
I'm still at the table crafting some fish food.
All sea bass should die. That's all I'm gonna say.
After this, I'm not crafting anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna call it.
After what you did.
That's
after
it.
what you're doing.
We gotta eat some chili. My wife made chili.
Oh yeah, let's have chili. After this, we're done. This is it. This is the last attempt.
Those 4, not the ones I have that I'm crafting right now.
Those 4 are already gone. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm waiting on you.
I am trying.
I'm currently scouring the oceans, thinking potentially there could be a fish that I could not catch.
Maybe. I bet it's your beard.
It probably is.
I bet it's your beard. They're like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Look at that fake beard.
Keisha likes my beard. You know? I'm just saying.
The singer?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because my love is her drug.
Oh.
And in that song, she says, I like your beard. I'm just saying, it's not my fault. She said it, not me. What do you want me to do?
I'm tapping A so much that my thumb has got a hernia.
Wow.
I don't even know that's physically possible.
I mean, I was going to say.
But it's going to need a checkup.
Those damn thumb hernias are quite something. You need to call your mom.
Take a look at this, Mom.
Oh, my God. You are just... Yeah.
I think I've made over 150 fish food tonight. I really think I've made that many.
The great news is that every single one you've made, I've wasted. So
I already got the achievement for collecting 200. Where did you go? You just ran past me like a wild man. I'm gonna run to the dock.
All right, I'm coming.
Just do whatever you're doing. Whee!
All right, let's waste the rest of these fish bait. And I think the thing is that when this video ends, it's going to be like merciful for people.
They're like, thank God this is over.
Right.
I can't believe I watched this whole thing.
And if you actually stuck through it, then congrats to you. But it wasn't a good idea. I mean, it just wasn't. I'm sorry. But let's see what happens.
And please, feel free to comment about how terrible of a fisherman Greg is, because that was the whole point of the video.
Yeah.
We just want people to know
the great thing
that
is
it's okay to suck at being a fisherman, but you're not as bad as Greg.
the great thing is I'm not even denying it. Like, it's not like I'm fishing and I'm like, I'm so great. And no, I'm terrible.
No, we literally titled this, Greg is the worst fisherman.
Right. And I mean, the whole point of this was to prove my point.
That's a sea bass.
I know, damn it. But the point is that I actually can catch one. Oh,
it's a football
the
fish.
The lies.
It's my favorite fish.
40. We have 40 of these. All right, I'm not dealing with these small-ass fish. Let's see what we got.
So there's an app that you can download, and it's called Nookbook, and it tells you what the prices are and how to find these certain fish, sea creatures, and bugs. So it's one of the things I like to go to once in a while and just kind of study and be like, that way you get excited when you catch certain ones. The football fish sells for $2,500. While it doesn't sell for a lot, it's a cool looking fish. I like the little light bulb on his head.
God dang it.
The blue marlin that we're trying to catch, we're not actually trying to catch it for the bells, but it does sell for 10,000 bells.
I'm trying to catch it so I can put it in my dang museum.
He needs it for his museum. The tuna, on the other hand, is, let's see, scrolling. Tuna sells for only 7,000 bells.
Oh.
So it's not that expensive. And we saw me catch 2 of them today. So we know it's possible. I mean,
no, it's not possible for me.
For Josh, it's possible. For
you.
Greg.
For other humans, it's possible.
Listen, we understand that you're special needs.
Yeah, that's correct.
In a special way.
I mean, actually, the big mistake I made was putting on this hair because I should be wearing a helmet. I should actually be, tethered.
You can make a helmet that just has,
I should be tethered to a swing set.
Greg is the Cleveland Browns of fishing. you root for him, and he fails every time. You're like, come on, you can do it.
Yeah. There's a 0% chance I shouldn't be tethered to a jungle gym or something with a helmet on. Right?
I have an opinion that I think that everyone in the NFL, even if they're Cleveland Browns fans or not, they all hope for the Cleveland Browns to actually win something.
Sure.
So if they win, even if they made it to the Super Bowl and won, the other team would be like, good for you, kid.
Yeah,
it'd be
right.
you guys have really suffered a long time without a win.
If we gotta lose, I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You're okay with it. You're you guys need one. And honestly, the Dallas Cowboys are getting to that point now too.
Oh,
it'd be if the Cowboys won something, it'd be I can't believe you guys made it.
It's the thing about how you could make Brady not win another Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right? Trade
him to the
Cowboys.
Yeah. Although he's actually good enough, he'd actually win.
I'm
probably
not
win
sure.
with them.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. He'd get Gronk to go there. They'd make a funny T-Mobile commercial.
Right.
It'd be great.
Well,
I love that was actually the funniest commercial of the whole Super Bowl.
which one?
Was the one with Gronk, and he's talking to him about retirement.
Yeah.
Come to Florida. It's great. The sand is soft. And he's watching the video back on his crappy phone, and it's you're soft. You can't make it. Come to Florida. We'll win another one. It'll be easy. He's like, okay. I'm going to Florida. Gronk says it'll be easy. He's like, Mom, where's my football pants?
That was a good one. I liked it.
That was the best commercial. The worst commercial was Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis doing the what was it? It Wasn't Me Fritos commercial.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is painful to watch.
Yeah, I know.
As talented as people as they are, they had to go in this going, this is really bad. And they go, no, it'll be funny. They're like, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's right. This is awful.
There had to be executives around them going, listen, this will be great.
It was like that Hulu commercial, the one where the rapper's singing something and they're like, that's not the right line. Hulu wants you to say this. And that would be hard. And then they open this suitcase full of cash and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
So that's how that Ashton one was
Yeah.
It's like, this commercial's terrible. Well, here's $1 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I'm in. Count me in. I got it.
As we're watching it, my wife goes, how did they get so many A-list actors to do all this stuff? And I said, well, during COVID, they're all out of work.
Yeah, that's right. It's
yeah, I'll do that commercial.
big
Sure, why not?
suitcases full of cash.
Yeah,
That's
big
how they
suitcases
do it.
worth of cash. Sure.
Sure. I have 82 sea bass at the moment. Now, the great thing about this video is, and please comment if I'm wrong, but actually have not had a decent fish.
I told you to just throw it out there until you see
I'm
a big
doing
shadow. Listen, pretend you're looking for Shaft.
Okay.
Richard Roundtree is out there somewhere.
That's not
just
awkward.
keep throwing out fish food.
I'm catching these fish that are sea bass that I understand.
You
aren't the
want to
fish
catch
I'm
these
after.
fish that you think you can catch, but
Well, no, I mean I understand that they're not the fish I want, but I'm just like I hate wasting the food. But that's not the fish.
okay, here maybe this is the motivation you need. Pretend that this fish, this big fish, is your wife, and you're like, I really gotta like knock it out of the park here.
It's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, right.
You
I
either
got
bring it or
Right. I know.
she like talks to her friends and be like, you know what he did?
I know.
You really missed the ball here.
Another sea bass.
Another sea bass.
Uh,
Well, Animal Crossing, I have a question. Why is there so many sea bass? Like, really? Come on now.
there's a lot of sea bass.
There's a lot about the game that I like, and there's a lot about the game I wish we could change. And you and I talked about that on the podcast today, on episode 288. There is a lot that we wish we could change. The sell all function.
Sell
The
all,
build all function.
Store all, build all.
If you have a craft material, like we're gonna do with catching all of those manila clams, and we're gonna make fish bait. Why isn't there a build all function?
Yeah, that's right.
Like okay, there's 38. Have them all.
Yeah, no.
Why do I have
no.
to tap this over and over
No,
again?
you're gonna suffer,
What's the other one?
and you're gonna like it.
We had a sell all, a build all.
Sell all, build all,
Store all. Yeah.
Store all. Yeah.
What
Get
else?
everything into storage with one button instead of having to like put. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. I wish that our tools didn't take up inventory space.
I thought it was close.
I wish that our tools were like just like you know how they have the supposedly the K-ring thing that you can just access by tapping the directional thing on the bottom left.
Yeah.
I wish that it was not a
Oh,
inventory
I heard-
item. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
And also that your clothes were easily accessed, not necessarily with the wand. Although the wand is kind of cool. I dig the fact that people did the wand. We watched a video today of a lady doing a Disneyland
Good
tour
Lord.
with her wand, and she changed clothes several times, and that was really cool. And there's a big update coming. The whole, Mario update
Mario.
on the
Yep.
25th of this month is supposed to come up. That's going to be interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of creative people, me included, are going to do some really wild stuff that you're going to be like, I never thought of using it that way, and and I'm going to make some. I am going to make some crazy stuff.
You gotta make I think that you should make your whole entrance, and you have your whole entrance between two cliffs,
Yeah.
and then you put a whole buttload of those things that drop down.
Oh, the Whompers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to run into my
Oh,
island.
it'd be so
And
freaky
you
for
have
somebody
to-
coming on.
You have to avoid those.
Yeah,
That'd
because
be
I give
great.
away stuff
Yeah,
all the
right.
time. You do too.
Yeah.
But what if you made it like a challenge and I walk
That's
in and they're
right,
like,
yeah.
holy crap,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
scared them.
That's what I'm saying. That'd
Yeah.
be good stuff.
There's a lot of those things that are aesthetically oh, that's kind of cute. But the floating wall thing,
Yes.
the floating bricks,
Yes.
leaves a lot of options for things to glitch in a way that would be very cool.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think but the best part of that whole thing is those tubes.
The tubes are going to be
the
really
tubes
cool.
are gonna be
Okay,
crazy.
so you and I are running back and forth between here and your house area.
Yes.
If you had a tube there and a tube right outside of here, you just be like bloop bloop bloop, and you pop up over there.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, 2 more fish bait. That's it. 2 more.
I mean, I want you to catch the fish, but also, I don't care.
It's merciful.
I really want you to not.
It's merciful,
I
it's
just
over.
want it to be over.
I'm gonna catch this. I'm gonna try to catch this last fish. I don't want to say catch it. I'm gonna try.
I'm working out behind you.
I see that. You're doing a bunch of things.
Yeah, right now it looks like he's getting ready to poop or something. He's doing
Like
some
we're
weird squat thing,
constipated, It's all right.
and I like the little step thing he's doing. I need to do that more often as a real life kind of thing. I got to lose about 60 pounds.
Oh, I missed the last fish.
Aww. Aww.
All right.
Everyone say it out loud. Aww.
I have 84 sea bass. I
Greg
have to go
didn't
sell.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That was a total fail.
for everybody out there who've watched this, thank you for sticking with us. Greg failed.
Listen, But
he no.
the expectation was
He actually achieved his function of being terrible at fishing.
It was
so he didn't fail. He achieved it.
I mean,
so everyone give him a clap. Yay, Greg!
Had
you
we
suck
actually
at fishing.
had we actually caught the fish, it would have been super. Like that. Actually, the whole point of this video would have been terrible because I said I suck, and so I proved it. And the point is that it's about proving it, right? Prove it. Yeah. Right.
All right, let's switch spots. I gotta
All right. Well, hey, everyone, I appreciate you hanging in there if you did. And yes, I'm terrible. Thank you.
All right. So anybody, I'm getting on the microphone now. So anybody out there who feels terrible about their fishing abilities, just feel confident you're not Greg. All right. That's it. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you to everybody who's watched, listened. Give a comments, give thumbs up. Look for Greg on his podcast, 5 and 40, and also on our last podcast, episode 288, where we talked about Animal Crossing stuff.
Yeah.
What else you got?
That's it.
That's it?
Everybody take care.
Okay, thanks everybody. We'll talk to you later.